From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Oakland Athletics and the Detroit Tigers. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now the shortstop, Ken Nash. That's outside, and that's ball one. That one pushed foul. Two down, nobody on. That one down the line. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the A's are gone in order. And now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. This is A's baseball on the Show Bay Area.
Up next for Oakland, the shortstop, Ken Nash.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. The Tigers up by 2, top half of inning number 4. That's ripped, base hit.
Make the turn, pick up the ball.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
First and second, no outs. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Pickoff throw, and he's back in on a dive.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
And that'll load the bases.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out.
Double play ball to second. All right, balance feed, there's one. And that's 2.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
No outs, runner at first. And next to hit for Detroit, Brooks Lee. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's one. Relay to first, double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there.
Now batting, shortstop, Ken Nash.
Splits the plate, going 1.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
And the 0-2. In the air, center field. And there's 2 away. And welcome back to the ballpark. Harold Ramirez at the dish. And the pitch. On the ground to the left. Nash. Tosses to first. One away. Bottom of the sixth.
Now batting, the left fielder,
First and second. No outs.
Now batting.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Ken Nash. That one ripped. Back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Runner tags and will move up to third. Applies the tag and they get two. Double play.
Pretty close play at the plate. This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
Turn you to ashes. Only thing is, I don't remember me asking. Fill up my bag of chips and I ain't sharing.
Welcome to Ring Central Coliseum in Oakland, home of the A's. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Oakland Athletics. All right, ready to go here. And now, Jarren Duran. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases.
Duran.
Ground ball left side. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw. He's in safely and now there's a runner at first. One gone, runner at first. Ken Nash up next for the A's. You talked about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues and quickly at this level an impact player.
Runner on the go. And that one is lifted in the air. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Jones around second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so two runners in scoring position and just one out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
2 on, 1 out. And now Brent Rooker. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out. Couldn't put the ball in play. So now...
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. A gigantic blast. His 9th homer of the year. It's 3-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Up next for Oakland, the shortstop, Ken Nash.
Where'd that last pitch miss?
Well, this is a big-time matchup right now, and stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this because you have two of the game's best going, a Cy Young candidate and an MVP candidate. Look out.
Now one missed.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall, but you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 out, space is empty. Center field. makes a nice running catch. That is the inning. Here's Byron Buxton. Out to short, Nash. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they go deep twice in the inning, both solo shots.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
And that one a little below the knees, and 1-1. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And he chases that one. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ken Nash. And here it comes. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. The shortstop takes the ball. The 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Correa for 1. Over to first, safe.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts one game at a time. Taking the first of 4, that means you're in a position to avoid a sweep. Come out tomorrow, you win 2 games, you know that you've at least split the series. Those are the mind games you got to play with yourself as a big league ball player to get yourself ready every day.
For our ball game tonight, for the victorious Twins, 9 runs on 13.
Ken Nash will hit next.
Batting third, the shortstop, Ken Nash.
Foul ball there. Ober, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
At the belt and fires. Way high with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. And down on strikes he goes. And there's one down. Here's Carlos Correa. Two on, 1 out. Hard ground ball, base knock. In to score is the runner from third. It's 1-1.
Big RBI for him right there. Really nice job.
This is Willie Castro. 2 runs across in the inning here in the second game of the series. Bounced up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Correa on his horse and coming home. He's safe as he gets his hand in.
Puts a run on the board and picks up.
Now the shortstop, Ken Nash.
Way inside. One out, base is empty. Ripped, but it curls foul. And the righty deals.
At the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Bounced out to short. Correa throws to first in time. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now batting Jarren Duran. On the ground. Sends it across to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball.
Back in Oakland. And now the shortstop, Ken Nash. The pitch. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Julien makes the grab, 1 away.
The offense needs to start showing some.
Base is empty, 1 away. Next up for the A's, Ken Nash. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Late on that fastball.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there. Looking to get something going, this is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
1 down, base is empty. Down the line. And that will drop foul.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
All these hitters got the bats going early with a huge second inning, and they never really look back. When you have that type of focus, your confidence grows, and you just expect to go out and dominate and win each inning. And then on top of it, the ball game.
6 runs on 12 hits.
Ken Nash up next for the A's.
The shortstop, Ken Nash.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
There's a swing and a drive. Bang! Homer number 25 of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ken Nash.
That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the catch, inning over. And 1-2-3 go the A's as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Which one of y'all are ready to put in that work? Everybody stop playing. You ain't ever been able to put a bit of your effort in that hurt.
Up next for Oakland, the
Hitter's got some
shortstop,
good opposite field
Ken
power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Fox leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses. and making that defense work behind him.
Got him. And there's 2 down.
Really nice job working both sides of the...
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And the batter now, Ken Nash. He's already homered in this game. Hard hit, right side. On to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting...
Ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 8 runs on 6.
Ken Nash digs in now.
The shortstop, Ken Nash.
And first offering is fouled off. The Athletics trailing by 3 here in the finale of this 4-game set. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner at first with 2 away. And now the right fielder, Brent Rooker. 2 outs. Runner takes off, pitches low. Throw to second, out at second. That and as we go to the top of the 4th. Now batting Jarren Duran. Out to short, Nash. Tosses to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his...
Now batting, shortstop, Ken Nash.
Ball 1, no strikes. The Twins leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fastball for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike.
1 ball.
Yeah, the count
2
1 and 2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Right-hander kicks, deals. The punch out there. Now 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ken Nash.
Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1. And that's in for a strike. The A's trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. He swings and fouls 1 off. And the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing there. Here's Byron Buxton. Here's the 0-2. Out to short. Nash. Fires across the diamond. That takes care of Buxton.
Now batting, the catcher, Ryan.
So 1 out, nobody on. Ken Nash up next for the A's. 1 for 3. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. The shortstop takes the ball.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. It's for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Got him swinging. Jeffers sends it to first. Oakland down to their final out.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got
Sorry about that. I didn't know I had the mute on. $290s, damn. I did have a $299 yesterday.
Matchup on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Oakland Athletics. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Polanco aboard here at first with nobody out. To the right side. Birdie on the run, throw to first. Awesome play there. So 2 away with nobody on. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop Ken Nash. That to right. Sizing this one up. Makes the catch, inning over.
Oh, well.
And we're back. Bottom 4. And now the shortstop, Ken Nash. The wind of the pitch. In the air to left center. Sizes this one up. And there's one down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy.
Now back. The shortstop.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side of the outfield is that
what did he drive up his pitch count?
Very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Megan, throw a strike.
And the pitch. Fox over at second, one down. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw in. He's in safely at second. Comes in on the play.
There we go.
Quick hands and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Man at second with one away. Brent Rooker digs in now.
Well, at least I got an RBI.
Next offering popped in the air, right field.
Not deep enough.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Now here is Eugene Snell. Man on second, 2 down. Bunting, and it's in the air. On the run, sends it over to first. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. A run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Back here in the East Bay. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Edward Olivares. The wind and the pitch. On the ground to the left, Nash. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
All right.
So one out, nobody on. Warming Bernabel now at the plate. On the ground, out to short. Whips it to first. 2 away down.
Well, we talk about how
That was a good play.
out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder.
1 out, bases empty. And here is Ken Nash. 1 for 3.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Ground ball up the middle. Throw it in time.
Excuse me.
Make the perfect play up the middle. Be able to square himself.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start.
Uh-oh.
Now it's going to be Mitch Haniger. Line drive. Here's the throw. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he headed out front for the line drive knock. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. Oakland hangs on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
1 for 4.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 runners on base.
Here's a speed threat, Jonathan Clase.
Leading off for Seattle, the center fielder, number 25, Jonathan Clase.
On the ground to short, Nash. Whips it to first on the run. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the left fielder, Leonardo
Well,
Rivas.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
come on.
2 down, nobody on. Out to short. Fires over to first. And Polanco is out. That ends the frame. Mariners nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching A's baseball on the Show Bay Area. So 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ken Nash. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Right through there for a strike.
Fans
Yeah.
to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show.
Come on, get down.
Just a joy to watch.
A dive, and he can't haul it in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Whew.
All over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Kicks and
Come on.
fires. High in the air, out to right.
Score, score, come on,
And the
score.
inning is over. The A's strand 1. Scoreless after 1.
Yeah, strand me.
Now batting,
Start of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that's outside. Ball one. One run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. In the air, right field. Renfroe in position. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
4-4 in the fifth.
That clips the corner.
Now, come on up.
Bounce to third. Morales. To first. And there are 2 down.
Deceptive slider.
I should have never swung at that ball.
Ken Nash. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. With the tying run at the plate here in the second game of the series. Flips the corner.
Oh, come on.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The shortstop takes the ball.
Come on, baby. Put it over. A little early on that.
The tying run at the plate. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. Hard hit left side. And that is the third out of the inning. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Jonathan Clase up next for the Mariners. The 1-2. Bounce to the left side. Nash sends it to first. Out number 2.
All right. 8th inning.
Nash played okay, but not well enough to boost them to a win.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 6 runs, 7 hits.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. And the righty deals. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Nash tossed to second.
Yeah.
2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here. No score. Man at first with 1 gone. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Ken Nash. Close, but call the ball. And that is ball 1.
Yeah, people will pop in and out. Why did I swing at that?
And the runner stays where he is. Fox over at first with 1 away. Curveball drops in for a strike. Time called.
Man, this is ridiculous. Come on, put the ball in here where I can hit the damn thing.
Nash started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up.
Let's go.
Off the mark there. And it's 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position.
There we go.
It's a swing and miss at the plate.
Outside, and that is
Work the walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugene Snell. Hicks rolls over. Nash dives back in safely. Two on, one out. Hit softly on the ground left side. Goes to second. Safe there. So bases loaded with one away. Jordan Diaz up next for the A's. That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Two outs. Bases full. Tyler Soderstrom will hit next. That's strike three and the third out. So we take a break.
Talking to that bat ain't gonna do no good.
Now batting, shortstop, Ted Nash.
And he swings through that one.
No ball. One strike.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-1.
100 miles an hour.
About hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Now time called at the plate. One out, base is empty. Outside low, and that's ball two.
Come on.
The pitch. That's to third. Throws to first in time.
The catcher, number 33.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
All right.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Oakland, Eugene Snell. There's a swing and a drive.
We're going home.
Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe.
Yeah.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there.
I knew that ball hit the ground. I was going home.
Base hit. Those always feel great. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
No, I don't get to run home too much. They always striking out.
And we're back. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. The wind of the pitch.
1-1-1.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Fires across the diamond, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Now batting, catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Set for the last half of the seventh. Digging in for Oakland, Ken Nash. Santos back to work. And a big
Oh, I should have laid off the
Santos,
first pitch.
a righty that throws with power. 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
Ha ha ha.
Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3.
Yeah, I know.
And at first, here's the third base.
Sliders are my voodoo.
Ground ball right side. There's 1 and 2.
Yeah, buddy.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
So first and second with 2 outs. Next up for the A's, Ken.
2 on.
1 for 3. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
This one in the air, right field. Rivas.
Ah, crap.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here. And you got
A single and a run.
Keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place and let's take that series again.
Well, let's see what we're going to do here. .288, boy, that average just keeps dropping.
From Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Oakland Athletics going up against the Chicago White Sox. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Ken Nash.
Yeah, Boogie's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Ken Nash up next for the A's.
All right. Let the first pitch go.
Bernie runs. Pitch in for a strike.
He's safe.
Second, and that was not close.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead the
Now make him throw a strike.
more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
And a pitch. Ground ball right side.
I got the guy to third.
He handles it himself for the out.
I wouldn't have swung at that if I'd have known I wasn't going to hit it to the right.
Up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run.
Oh, Lord. I just want to drive in that run.
Runner on the go. And that one is lifted in the air. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
You know, these A's.
It looked like he was going to be up. My timing was off and everything.
With some authority, but it's just not happening for him so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for him to get anything going.
Kicks and fires. Worm burner into the outfield.
There we go.
Coming home. He'll score. It's 8-2.
Woo.
He was all over that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Brent Rooker. The White Sox up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. Line drive. God.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Snell.
Damn.
So first and second with one gone. And here's the catcher, Eugene Snell.
Hit another home run, boy.
Comes up empty.
Oh, man.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. On the ground to second, might be 2. Flips for 1. On to first, double play.
Damn.
So a run on 1 hit, no errors and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. White Sox 8 and the A's 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Luis Robert.
Ugh.
And a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to short, Nash. Slings it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joey Gallo.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ken Nash.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And first swing is fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Now time called at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. He swings and fouls.
Oh. Didn't time that up right.
Man at second. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. 1 left for Oakland, and it's still 8-2.
First career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors.
Ken Nash, the next to hit.
The shortstop, Ken Nash.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
There we go.
Make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man at second here with 2 away. Brent Rooker digs in now.
He's going to walk probably.
2 outs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The catcher.
And now it's going to be Eugene Snell. On the ground to third. Moncada tossed to first. And that is that. White Sox coming up. You're watching A's baseball on the Show Bay Area.
Come on, let's get one. Your pitch right here. Your pitch.
Now batting. Shortstop.
All right.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Swings through that.
Oh, it's Slaughter.
Try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Got him swinging.
That Slaughter, I hate him.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher.
Damn.
The shortstop.
So Chris through the early stages.
Oh, man, come on up.
Pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if you're swing and this.
I waited on that one.
Chance, and it hits the fence. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's
the double.
and that's a double.
Picks himself up at RBI. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
So 2 on with 2 away. Brent Rooker will hit next. Right side, Chappelli.
All right, hold up.
Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and a couple left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. So up next, Ken Nash.
The shortstop.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
The shortstop takes the ball.
They may not pitch to me this time. I've got 2 doubles.
At second with 2 down.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
So grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ken Nash.
All right, one pitch, your pitch right here. Let's go.
Chop to third. Tosses to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Yeah, at least I got an RBI, damn it.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the second game of the series. Swing and a bouncer. Whips it to first. And Benintendi is out.
Boog, that's a good at bat simply because they found it.
Ken Nash now at the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
There's the damn Slaughter again.
Right here, pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
1 strike away. Just missing there. And that's ball 1.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
2 outs. Hit to right, and that should do it.
Yep, well, that was a strike. I had to swing.
Ball game. And the White Sox have won 4 in a row.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll. And
2 doubles.
That just takes on a life of its own.
I'm starting to think this game is
You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the
still jagging with me.
Ken Nash up next for the A's.
The shortstop. Ken Nash.
First offering, and it just misses.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing.
I hate that slider. God damn it.
The pitch. Fly ball down the line.
It's out of play.
That lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And another ball. One run across in the frame so far here in the third and final game of the series. And now it's filled up. That one out to right. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that.
All right, come on now.
Back behind the first and second baseman to drop a line.
That one ripped. Bang!
There's the home run.
So he goes yard to left. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Show drone, huh? That's pretty cool.
First and second, one out. Edgar Caro steps to the plate for the White Sox. On the ground, a short, could be 2. Now the throw to first on the run.
Couldn't get him to go the way I wanted him to go. I was going to get both out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
All right, here we go. Let's go. Come on.
Nash.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around
There's an RBI.
It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Man at first, digging in, Brent Rooker. 1 on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw into third, and they are rolling. Runners in the corner, still nobody out.
Yeah, buddy.
Really didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there, and you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Tosses to first. 1 away as the second run of the inning scores.
Yeah, buddy.
The designated hitter, Jordan Diaz.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and now it's Joey Gallo. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Vernon around third. The throw in, and he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple.
Nah.
The shortstop. Yeah.
Out to center. Robert moves under it. He makes the grab. 1 down. Man at first. Now it's
all right, let's take a pitch.
Nash.
Nash goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick in 2023.
You know, these Athletics, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
That one misses.
Boy.
3-0.
This guy ain't put one over yet.
And a foul ball. On the corner for a strike. outside, and that is ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk.
Everyone gets a walk.
For the A's.
Hell.
Swing and a ball popped up. Sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and put it in play. Maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Next up for the A's, Jordan Diaz. First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 48.
2 outs, bases loaded. Darryl Hernandez up next for the A's. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. A's
Woo!
We go to the top of the 7th, and now the shortstop, Ken Nash.
Nash.
Toussaint back to work. Just missed.
All right, come on now.
Up the middle, and he knocks
I'm gonna be safe.
He decides to eat it and catch a break as they get a base runner at first. And next will be the cleanup, Brent Rooker.
Get back.
Toussaint pickoff throw to first. Nash back in on a dive. Nobody out. Runner at first. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third.
Go hard. Go hard. Go hard.
Throws off line. Safe at third.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
When I looked and he hadn't touched that ball yet and seen how deep it was, I knew I was gone.
And the righty deals. On a line, base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 12-6.
There we go.
Puts a run on the board.
So 1 out, nobody on. Ken Nash, the next to hit. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track,
16-7.
start a winning streak from here.
Well, at least we won. It ain't how much you win by. You just got to win. 3 for 5, 3 singles, and 3 runs. Balling is a habit. I've got to get through this month. Then I can bring my pitcher back in. What I do is I play a month with my pitcher and then a month with my batter, and I swing back and forth all the way through the season.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Oakland Athletics going up against the Atlanta Braves.
All right. Are y'all ready for another game?
So digging in, Ken Nash. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And it's second. And another ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power, What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine.
Yeah, they're going to probably walk me, so they'll have a chance for a double play.
And that's ball 4.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. 2 on, 1 out. Popped up, and the infield fly is called.
That is good. The designated hitter.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's
Well.
DH, Jordan Diaz. Swing and
Uh-oh.
ball deep left field. Kelnick going back. Bang!
It's gone. That's the kind of hitting we need.
The first, it's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Man, he just barely got that one out of here.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Runner at first with no outs here. Double play ball to second. Birdie. 1 at second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Ah.
Batting third, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna. Now batting, the shortstop, Ken Nash.
Ball 1, no strikes. Tied up here in the early going. Right through there for a strike.
Woo.
That one hammered center field. That's back there.
Gone.
His 26th of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 4-3.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
2 outs, nobody on. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves.
All right.
On the ground to short, Nash. Whips it across. That's the inning. Braves go down quickly here. Still down a run. It's 4-3.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ken Nash.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Jones at second. Line drive, and that's a base hit.
How I got that over, hit that out there, I have no idea.
Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
That was an ugly swing. I mean, butt ugly.
Right back to him on the mound. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. Ken Nash, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Hit hard, base hit.
Ooh, that bat's on fire.
1-out single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters They take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The tying run at the plate. Run around the move.
Safe.
Oh, save!
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Tying run at the plate. This one in the air, center field. Dubon.
Not deep enough.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The bat.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Out number 3. Nash played brilliantly despite the loss. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but he certainly wasn't the reason they lost.
Wow.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 8 runs, 7 hits. No errors, they left 7 runners on base.
This is it, right? Lucini pouring from the sky. Let's
For
get
the
rich, right?
Athletics, 6 runs, 8 hits.
Ken Nash getting ready to hit.
All right.
The shortstop takes the ball. And a big swing and a miss.
Love catching up to that one.
The pitch. And a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Here's a 1-2. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit.
Oh, well.
Back at Truist Park, digging in, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
Out to short, Nash. Tosses across to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd.
Batting 7.
Close, but called a ball.
Yep.
And there's a ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Hard hit, right side. Albies over to first in time. And that is that. A's go.
Oh, well, at least I made contact with the ball.
Bottom 4. Albies up to the plate.
The second baseman, Albies.
That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good.
Yes, this game is a wash.
Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone.
That ball is gone for sure.
A gigantic blast. His 2nd home run of the series. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Boo.
So 2 down, and now the shortstop, Ken Nash. He's already homered here in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And the right-hander deals.
Ball, that's out.
Line drive. Acuna grab, and that is that.
I thought it was going to drop.
Go back to the ballpark. Bottom of the seventh. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. Bounced up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Now batting, left fielder, Jared.
Well, at this point of the year, first day of the summer, teams are really starting to figure out who they are. No more excuses about cold weather or any inclement conditions. Now I think we'll start to see what this team is really made of.
All right. We're going to... I got about time for one game with my pitcher. And that's what I want to do. Play one game with my pitcher. He's with the Athletics too, believe it or not. You get traded, ain't much you can do.
Welcome to Ring Central Coliseum in Oakland, home of the A's. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Oakland Athletics. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the Tampa Bay Rays have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shit.
Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Ken Nash having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times, it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
And stepping in is the speedy Ahmed Rosario. Fastball in for a strike, and we're underway.
Whoa, got him on that curve.
It's 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it and hit it hard at the distance. With just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment. Let it travel a little more.
Got him.
Keep that thing fair.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. One away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with two strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
A little above the zone, but
And that's too high.
That's a really
that's where the catcher wanted me to throw it.
High fastball is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That's where he calls for it. That's where I'll throw it.
Swings
Got
and
him.
misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Right through there for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swings.
Oh, yeah.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Go up just a tad more.
And there's a ball.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And now it's 1-2.
Got him.
Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Rays go in order. 1-2-3. And now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here. No score. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's Pete Alonso.
Designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
Nash back to work. Alonso, 30 years old.
Yeah, I just throw what the catcher calls for.
Derby champion. And the right-hander deals. Fought off foul.
Unless I really just don't agree. Got him.
It's a strikeout.
Pretty simple sequence right there.
That's 4 in a row.
Two off-speed pitches away, get some train to look out over the plate, then they ran a good fastball inside, and it was just too much to catch up to. Nice job of working in and out and upsetting that timing at the plate.
Isaac Paredes now, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. And there's the strike. No score here in the second.
One down.
And that's the inside edge. And that is ball one. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Throw a change up instead of a splitter. Got him.
Out swinging. Pulled the string on the change.
And that's 5 strikeouts in a row.
Attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with, and there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
There's strike 2. A little curveball outside. Got him. That's 6 Ks in a row.
Down in order, go the Rays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in the East Bay, top half of the third inning. Here's Gary Sanchez now.
Gary Sanchez.
The pitch. And there's a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
A little outside with a fastball. Got him. That's 7 Ks.
Just absolutely rolling on the
in a
mound.
row.
He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And now Junior Caminero. That one a little bit high. And
Oh, come on. That was a strike.
The Rays trailing by 2 here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Ruiz takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And it's fouled.
There we go.
Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. And
I don't know if he'll chase it, but we'll see.
gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Get this guy out of here.
That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Splitter.
Two out.
Fastball outside.
Now a blooper back behind short.
All right.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's
Woo.
the A's 2, the Rays nothing.
When you hot, you hot. When you're not, you're not.
And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Ahmed Rosario. Nash back to work. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing out.
Oh, come on.
You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Right through there for a strike.
Can't tell me all of a sudden I lost that much control.
You feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And that one is lifted in the air. Kerstad settles under it and makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Zach McKinstry next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. Yeah, there's the strike.
There we go.
The punch out there. 2 down.
Woo.
2 out, space is empty. And stepping in for the Rays, Randy Arozarena. That clips the corner.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
I had to throw something. Time was running out.
And that's in there at the knees.
Woo.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Outside low. Going to count 1 and 2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a miss.
Bye-bye.
And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Rays held in check here. They trail things here 2-0. Back in Oakland, and now the DH, Pete Alonso. Here comes a pitch. And downstairs.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse Go out
Nah, I gave up a hit.
quick outs. Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Isaac Paredes next to hit for the Rays. Struck out swinging his first time. High fly ball out to left field. Drops into the glove. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Now batting.
Man at first.
I had a perfect shutout going, and I screwed up.
0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Just missed. Siri, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The Athletics up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. There's a swing and a drive.
I don't know how in the hell he even got it.
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Alonso is waiting home. On the third, save. And a run comes in to score.
Couldn't have timed it up.
Do I look worried?
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Sanchez batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Be patient.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I guess I better get busy again.
Third with one gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss.
Go sit down.
Strikes and 2 away now.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff.
Ripped into right center, and that should be.
That was where they called for it.
The score is the runner from third. It's 7-2, and that's a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
There's the third out.
Field, and that is that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Back here in the East Bay, and now it's Ahmed Rosario.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to
Just if we can do that.
at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Foul ball there.
Hey, no outs now.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swings through.
There you go. Sit down.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Zach McKinstry, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Right through there for a strike.
Give him the heater.
I'm going to throw him a heater.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena. Curveball over for a called strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Got it. And how
Woo!
about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Yes. Yes.
Who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Pete Alonso. Nash back to work. Pitch is in there. Going one. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Nah.
Right side.
There we go.
Slings to first, and that takes care of Alonso.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. And there's the strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That's in there. 0-2 now.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
The 0-2.
Whoa!
Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case,
You're right by my head.
Much in your favor as a hitter.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Paredes, the base runner at first with one out. Strike one.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third. He's in there.
Back-to-back singles. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls.
Damn.
Nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Gary Sanchez. And a swing and a miss.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know.
I need a double play.
Got it away. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And a good eye there.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side.
Oh, come on.
To score.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up.
Damn, can't they field grounders? Shit.
Now takes ball 1 off the plate. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
About all those balls that could have been double plays,
The ball popped up, and the infield
and they
foul rule called.
couldn't field one of them.
So first and second with 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
There's the strike. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Nabs it, and that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the A's 11 and the Rays 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one.
I got to win. Give up 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 13 Ks. All right, folks, it's time for me to start getting ready to cook for my stepfather. He is disabled and bedridden, so I take care of him. So I will catch y'all at a different time. Probably won't be playing this one. I'll probably be playing a different game later, but we'll see. Till then, thank you for tuning in. This is old Tex. We've been swinging the bat and striking them out.